Welcome to Morrigan's Cottage. Morrigan's Cottage is a 200-year-old cottage set in Ireland's beautiful and wild west, sitting on just about 4 acres of land. The land is overgrown and the cottage has started to deteriorate after being left vacant for a number of years. But my name's Aisling, this is my dog Morrigan and my cat Vanya, and together we're going to bring this cottage and land back to its former glory. Follow us along through the surprises, the headaches and successes in bringing back the character to this lovely old home, and in turning the land into a biodiverse cottage garden and home rescue to animals in the future.
I spoke to the grant engineer. It means that we are spending our first night at Morrigan's Cottage on Halloween. Moment some of us have been waiting for. Me. Checking that the house is all still standing. Bit nervous taking it down. Let's just hope that the lintel that's in there is fine. We just got to the house. It is miserable out. Honey, we just got to the house. Hi, where are you going? This all appears to still be okay. We'll go in here. Everything seems to be okay in here. Nothing seems too wet. We haven't let any air in a while. Okay, everything in here is good. Fridge back working again. Wonder if the water should be fine. Lights are a little flicky. Come into this room. Oh, the house is so cold. But window looks fine. Door looks fine. Come into this room. Everything looks okay in here, except not sure if you can see that. That is leaking. Hi, Amy. I'll let you out in one sec. We're just checking that the house is all still standing. Any damage you see here has all been done by me. We go into this room. This all looks okay as well, which is obviously good. Okay, good. Hello, welcome back to Morrigan's Cottage. Here is Morrigan and here is the cottage. If you don't know, my name is Aisling and this obviously little doggy is Morrigan, which the cottage is named after. And today is Sunday the 27th of October, I checked, and we just got to the cottage. It's about 1 o'clock. Absolutely miserable outside. It is really, really nasty outside. But we came down with the intention of checking the house and making sure that everything looked okay after the big storm that we just had. And also to clean up a couple of the rooms. If we can open up the doorway, we've been trying to open up for weeks now. And that's pretty much it. That's the goal for this weekend. So before we jump into any work, there is some housekeeping to do with the videos, just to give you a couple updates. First of all, I have a new phone. I have moved from iPhone to Android, which has been an adjustment since yesterday, since I got the new phone. So hopefully the video quality is okay and that the sound is okay. But if not, I am sure you guys will let me know. And leading from that, I would say just a small reminder, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So the biggest piece of news that we have, I spoke to the grant engineer. Woohoo! So to give you a little recap, we applied for the grant at the end of May. We needed further information that was submitted roughly mid to end August. And since then, we've just been waiting to hear from the engineer. Now, my county council is short on staff, so they haven't been able to send anyone out to us. So I called last Friday and I said, hey, what's the sitch? Very nice lady. She said, look, engineer's super busy. He'll get back to you as soon as he can, but I'll talk to him Monday and see if he can rush it. Monday came and went, hadn't heard a peep, didn't hear a thing all week. So I emailed again on Friday and I was like, look, I currently live on my parents' couch, basically, in their living room. Gonna lose the builder because he needs to know if he can start the work end of November. Is there any chance you could come out? And I gave him like a list of days that I knew that I could be at the house, because obviously they only come Monday to Friday, so it can't be a day that I have to be in Dublin for work. So I gave him a list of different days that I work from home. And I was like, if you can make any of these work, let me know. I'd really appreciate it. So that was about 3 o'clock on Friday. By 4:30 on Friday, the engineer had called. He sounded very tired. The poor man's probably wrecked. But he's going to call Tuesday to confirm exactly the day and time that he's going to come. But he's coming this Thursday or Friday, which is just very exciting. Thursday's Halloween, and obviously Friday is the day after Halloween. So it means that I'm coming down here early Thursday morning before work starts, so I can set myself up and work from home here. And it means that we are spending our first night at Morrigan's Cottage on Halloween, which is kind of scary, bit of a scary night to be picking to stay at the house. So it's all good news. The grant hopefully will be signed, sealed and approval delivered by the end of this coming week. So I just wanted to fill you in because I know everyone is anxiously awaiting grant updates, as am I. I thought I'd show you the drain that we had dug. Seems to be working pretty darn well. I'm going to trip on the bed so you can stay with me. Oh, meow. Oh, you poor thing, you're what? Hey, you make yourself comfy. Stay there, honey. Don't come any further. It's too dusty in here for the baby. I thought I filmed it, but I didn't. But we are cleaner than what we were. We have cleaned this room up and gonna make a quick cup of tea, bring this kind of dust out into the shed, get rid of that. And then we will come back in and hopefully make a start on this doorway here, because we've been talking about clearing this door out for ages and just hard to get it off, but we're gonna do it today. just to give you an up close. We are just above the door. You can see this nice wooden piece that goes the whole way around the room. I really like that. I want to keep that if possible. So yeah, this part of the wall seems to have this plasterboard underneath it. Bit nervous taking it down. Let's just hope that the lintel that's in there is fine, and that they just put it there for kind of appearances rather than structural. But I don't think plasterboard can hold up a doorway, so we'll see. Woohoo! 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 The moment some of us have been waiting for. Me. I don't know if anyone else is excited to open the door. Morrigan, you stay there, sweetie. Ta-da! Here we are. Look at that. We finally got it open. Okay, so obviously we have freed the door, which is amazing work for today. And then I just thought I'd take you in here for a sec. Obviously this is great. You can now walk through. But I wanted to show you the floor. Now it's very dirty at the moment. We will clean it up and I'll show properly to you tomorrow. But you can see they had these blue kind of tiles in what would have been this room in here would have been the kitchen. There's the old fireplace. If you remember, we uncovered that a long time ago. And then this would have been the main bedroom. And it looks like it's just the concrete floor that they had in here. So, very hard to get the flooring up. That will be a task for tomorrow. I just want to take this one and then leave the rest for now. But yeah, we now can walk from the front of our house. We can go in this front door here. And if you can imagine, when you used to come in this door here, this wall never used to be here. So you would have just opened up into this big room here, which will actually end up being our office. And then you would have come straight through into here, which would have been your bedroom, and which will be our bedroom. So we're going to have bedroom, we're going to have home office. Part of me is tempted to take this old wall down. It's just plasterboard, it's a stud wall, and have it when you come in, you just kind of come in and it's like, if you can imagine, you come in the front door and this would just, from like this wall straight into here, would be like the informal living room / home office. But I think actually I'll probably keep the wall, but sorry, it's hard to see. I'm definitely really missing the ultra wide angle on the phone. I just don't feel like I'm able to show you things properly, but maybe I'm just gonna have to now adapt how I film these. But that was good work today. We'll just close the door as best we can. But yeah, as you can see, it's getting quite dark outside, so it's time for me and Morrigan to kind of finish up for the day. We are going to bring this out to the sheds and then we'll pop off. But yes, we will see you. Well, this probably isn't all one video, but we're going to see you when we see you. Might be tomorrow.